What an energetic start we have had to Camp Disclosure 21. Can we please make some noise, show some love? And show more love. And if you had some resistance getting here, make some noise. Now, I don't think that's quite true to how much resistance you had, so try and express the truth of that resistance. Yeah, that's about right. In my experience of land work, light work, earth work, transformation work, soul work, whenever there's great resistance, there is great transformation. Because, you know, the resistance is the arrow being pulled back. It's the energy that actually swings you into the transformation. And this one, oh boy, oh boy, the resistance. But it's because it's going to be amazing, and it's because it's going to be felt at the core of the earth, and right through the land, and right through the cosmos. And whether you are here in person or tuning in live stream online, you are here because you are meant to be, because you are soul contracted to be. Because the Golden Gate is here. The time is now. Ascension is happening, and we are Team Ground Crew. Can we have some noise for that? Yeah. My name is Khareela. I'm from the UK, and I'm a channel, and you know, I can't tell you the amount of guidance and downloads I'm getting about this land and this now and this moment. It's going to be amazing. It really, 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 really is. And I think we should begin by doing a meditation to bring us into connection with each other. Because, you know, some of you will, if you've followed any of my stuff, will know that I'm kind of obsessed with root words. And I'm obsessed with knowing the actual meaning of words. And I looked up recently the root word of gather, that thing they're trying to stop us doing. And you know, the root word of gather, when you follow it back far enough, it means God. Humanity is in its God state when we gather. We are God when we gather. And I want you to think about this for a moment, and think about how true that is. Because as an individual, we are very, very limited. But when we are together, we can do anything and everything. My guides go as far as to say that when we can only come into the miracle body when we're gathered, when we're in oneness. And the best bit of this is we don't even need to be gathered in person. We just need to be opening our hearts to each other. And that's why everybody that's tuning in wherever they are going to be in the energetic circle with us, in the God state, in the miracle body with us this whole weekend. Yeah. And so we will not be stopped from being in our God state. We won't be. And we haven't been through all that resistance. So can we make one more bit of noise? And you better be making it at home. And so let's come into the miracle body. So when you're ready, closing your eyes and breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. Breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. Feeling a column of light from the center of the universe pouring down into your energy field, instantly raising your vibration as this light travels down through you into the heart of Mother Earth, feeling it bounce off the heart of Mother Earth and travel back up through you into the heart of Source. And allow this two-way flow of love and light to illuminate all of the beauty that is happening now. As you open your hearts to each other, to those that are here in person and those that are tuning in. Feeling the act of opening your hearts to each other, bringing you into the miracle body, into the lineage, murmuration of oneness. Feeling that sense of being energetically home with your soul star family. And feeling the medicine of human kindness vibrating through this murmuration. As you experience any empty seat, whether it is in this room or in your room at home, being sat in by one of the councils, one of the guardians of the land or realms, one of the star ones, a representative of the great-grandparents of love, light, matter, and mystery, a representative of the grandparents, fire, earth, air, water, the ascended masters and goddesses, and gods and elementals that answered the call. The cry from humanity to manifest a world that is better than this. Feel those that are sitting as council with you and know that you are the council of humanity. And feel your human DNA, which is the of the resilience of humanity. Of the immunity of humanity, of the sovereignty of humanity. Feel your living DNA sparkling with the light lineage DNA that sits in circle with you. And know that all is well. And feel the ancient and future love that flows into this one portal, one circle, one now. And take this moment to set your intention for this journey. Letting the sacredness of your heart decide. Choose. Know why you are here. And allow the power of mystery into that intention. And allow the power of earth into that intention, and allow the power of source into that intention. As you begin to sparkle with faith. Faith is being alive with your own divinity. And so make your intention alive with divinity. For this is not a time to doubt. And as you feel yourselves in the miracle body, sparkling with your own divinity, letting your personal intention for this journey be felt by the councils that sit with you, by the Great Mother, by the cosmos. Connect to the collective intention, which is human upgrade. To upgrade means to change the gradient. The magnetic vibrational direction. And be in the celebration and the sacredness. And the power of this collective intention. You can open your eyes for a bit if you want. My guides are going to do a bit more of a message, but I've just got another root word to share with you all. Power is to be capable. To be capable. We are capable. We have the power, as my guides like to describe it. And I'd just like to share a bit of what is astrologically going on this weekend, just in case you didn't feel how powerful it's going to be, just then. So, I've got a theory, and I know everybody has theories, but I have a theory that Corona, and it wasn't my own theory, it was a theory I read from an astrologer, but that Corona is goddess Eris. And goddess Eris is the sister of Mars. She's like the feminine version of war, apart from she's not war, she's chaos. She's discordia. And astrologically, there has been, since the first one was on January 26th, there was a meeting with Eris and Pluto. Pluto is death, rebirth, and transformation. And then there was another one in June. These are all 2020. And there was another one in June. I think it was June 14th. And then there was another one in December. And I don't know about the US, but in the UK, those were really significant turnings of the wheel of what this journey of chaos is doing. And then there's 2 more. And the next one is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. And then on Sunday is what's called a wobbly moon, which I love, a wobbly moon. Like a wobbly moon, who knew? And like, it sounds really cute, but like astrologers are like, whoa, the wobbly moon, beware the wobbly moon, there's gonna be tidal waves. And my feeling is that these 2 astrological events are creating a golden gate magnetic portal opening. And, you know, I've done a bit of channeling with Eris, and she's to be taken very seriously, for sure. But she also really wants humanity to know not to fight. Because if you fight, you won't win. But if you meet with equal force, she says that is the way of peace. And I feel like this Golden Gate opening is an opportunity to access the ways of peace if we choose it. Chaos is all about choice. It's about coming into alignment. And so, astrologically, this is happening at a very, very, very potent time. An amazing, you know, that moon is creating these swings of polarity and timelines. And it's happening with the 4th gate, which for some reason feels really important. You know, it's the penultimate. The penultimate one is where everything happens, isn't it? And so we are really on the frontier of cosmic consciousness, if we choose it. And so I invite you to get as much out of this as you can. And you know, astrologically, energetically, it's huge. It's not gonna be easy. Transformation, upgrading, these things are not easy. So being with soul family is not that easy. They have a habit of triggering you really badly. But, you know, when we get triggered, what actually happens is we get opened. You know, when we get, the reason our soul family trigger us is because they love us to be more than our story. You know, we've done Pisces. That was all about story. We're coming into an age of ceremony, and it's time to get those stories out of our system. And so if your soul family trigger you, whether you're at home and your soul family is your blood family, which really, you're the heroes, I promise you that. Or if you're here, if you get triggered, work with it ceremonially. Expand whatever comes up. When we expand, we let go. So expand through what comes up and reach out, because it's soul family. They love you. They love you across time. They are never going to judge you. Reach out. They love you. But also receive. Receive everything that every single amazing speaker and healer and person here has. And you know, final root word, I'm such a geek. One of the root words that changed my life was the root word of receive. Because I spent years trying to heal myself, not knowing how to receive. And it was only when I heard the root word that I finally got what it was to receive. The root word of receive is Latin, And it means to seize over and over and over again. That is, it is literal translation of what it means. And I was like, oh, I've been going to healings just sitting there, expecting the healer to do it. I didn't realize that I actually had to breathe it in and absorb it. I didn't realize that I actually had to work. Honestly, if I had known that root word, I would have saved myself so much money. So I invite you to seize over and over and over again, especially the things you don't understand, because that is new consciousness being activated. Especially the things that you're sitting there being like, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it. Receive it, absorb it, and you will get it, and it will unravel within you, and it will awaken you. So receive, be in the flow, be in the magic, be in the celebration. I know the message, a little bit about the message that my guides want to give. And it's because it started to download in that amazing sound bath. And it's very, very beautiful and very, very special. I'm going to let them share it. And then I also want to share the call. And you're welcome to have your eyes opened and or closed for this channeling. Children of the revolution, children of the rainbow prayer. One voice speaks, but the council speak. The councils that are gathered within you speak to you now, and we say welcome. And we say, well done, you are. All becoming brighter. You are all doing so well. And what we want to speak to you of is a great gift that many of the ancestors of this land and all sacred land gave you. For those that were the elders, the original people of the lands, they were seers. Whether they were the Katha, who you will come to know more about, or the elders of your America lands. Yes, there is the story of what happened, and this story needs to be felt and healed and forgiven and transcended. But we want to give you a piece of the ceremony. We will say that many of the magical seeing Earthkeeper guardians from all of the different persecuted cultures, they saw that there would come a time when there would be a timeline split. They saw you, the Rainbow Warriors, that would need to meet fear with equal force. And turn to magic, to turn the magnetic tide. And many of those that died in those persecutions, whether they were burnt or buried, they did so with the wisdom of sight, knowing that some of their magic needed to be hidden for this time, needed to not be known, but buried with their bodies or sent to the sun with the smoke. So that at this time, where the timelines are splitting, the warriors of the rainbow could receive this magic that is unknown to those that are trespassing upon them. Could receive this magic into their DNA and into their way of love. Could receive it as code and memory that was sung into the land by those that died, with the wisdom that it is better to lose the battle and wait for the golden gate. And we say this magic was your ancestors' gift to you. And it will be gifted to you through the many different gates that you must pass as you create the golden age. And the first of the golden gates is here. So do not only receive the great wisdom that will be shared, but know that the wisdom activates the magic that has been waiting for you to gather. And feel if this is true for you. And if it is true for you, do not allow that ancestral offering that happened through the collective heartbeat of ceremonies all over the world to not be embodied. And be given to the rainbow prayer. I know that some of you will feel the pain of those ancestors as they died, but you are also receiving their magic. So that you can show the way of freedom. So that you can create the way of freedom. And we remind you of this wisdom of the ancestors to see the eagle view, to see the big picture, For this is the way to meet with equal force and walk the way of peace and live the way of love. This magic will help you with the remembrance of your creational rights. Laws that are laws of life and cosmos. And it is this remembrance that will mean you can create the way. We say that the laurel is victory. And you are surrounded by the laurel that holds this magic that is unknown by those that trespass upon you. And we say it is time for your truth to become untrespassable. And we say we are with you. We are dreaming with you. Feel our dream alive, because you are alive with your own divinity. The 21st year, in the 21st century, it is time for adulthood, for responsibility, for what you are creating. May this magic be used for great beauty, great peace, and great guardianship of the laws of life. Anattara manatai mare namataya ramya amritaraya toreka manaya. So my guides are like, but don't take it so seriously. Have a laugh while you do it. So yeah, make sure we also have some humor along the way. Anybody have a joke? I really, really, really invite you to laugh a lot, you know, when there's this much transformation going on, that either you cry or you laugh, man. And when we laugh, we really raise the vibration of the planet, you know. I remember Mother Earth being like, I did a ceremony once where we laughed loads, and I was like, is this okay? Is this sacred? Were we being a bit disrespectful? And the message I got back from Mother Earth, or Gaia, as I call her, was that she was like, how do you feel when a baby laughs? And I was like, oh, just so full of love and joy. And she was like, that's how I feel when my human children laugh. Like, never stop laughing. Never think that you don't do wonders for my heart when you laugh. So let's laugh our way through this mission that we all signed up for. And please, if you're online, you know, share about it, be part of the group, be part of, you're with us, you know, you're with us. And one of the things I was shown is that like there needs to be different people anchoring at different points in the country, and you know, some of you are in the UK and other places. So please know that you're where you're meant to be, but you're still with us. And share about it, tag us on Facebook, tell it, somebody share a joke, please. I feel like we've not had as much humour as I would like to have had in my talk, but there we go, very serious messages from the ancestors. I would like to end what I'm saying with the call that was channeled, just because I feel like it's part of our intention. And you know, how we make something ceremonial is with intention. And one of the laws of the universe is that all energy flows through intention. And so all this energy of wonder and laughter and magic that we are calling in to do this evolution work, which is evolution of the earth and the land, but also evolution of ourselves, because you know, our inner work is our inner activism. Like, we need to be inner activists to raise the vibration. And so as we're calling all of this in, I'd just like you to hear the call that was kind of the council, those that are in the empty seats, this was their intention. I think it's quite good, guys. The time is now for the knowing that there is a better way. The ones that are living with the fire and willingness. The ones that know they are here to be way showers, system shakers and awakeners. You are called, family of light, to be an energetic circle with each other, spiraling in a portal of consciousness. Ancient wisdom, star transmissions, and land milk magic, opening to receive the codes that this festival will initiate. This is an infusion into you of knowing that come through multi-dimensional sources to help you remember the power within, the power you have to walk the steps of the freeway. This is the call to those who want to download more of their highest potential and upgrade their living realities, for the Golden Gate is here now. This gathering, in person and online, is a perfect piece of a perfect puzzle in this sacred moment of connection as you gather together. The Starseed lineage that you share is reconnected, illuminated. The time is now to be the ones you have been waiting for. The time is now to gather in the temple of your soul star family tribe. The time is now to leap into the dream. The time is now to remember your freedom and evolve. The time is now to light up. And I promise you that every talk you go to, I have had the honor of meeting the amazing speakers here. And honestly, you go and they will light you up. They will shake up your consciousness. They will awaken you. Every healer you go to, same thing. Every conversation you have with a volunteer or another person, this will light you up. And finally, I just want to say that when I first channeled about this festival, my guides were like, it's all about freedom. And what they showed me is that your land, it's my land too, because I'm American, but I have both passports. But it's, yeah, I have the British accent. But, so, this land, what the guides said, they were like, America, that's the land of freedom. You know, while Europe was doing loads of non-free things, the people here, the first people here, they were free for years. You know, years and years. At one point, every other country was basically not free other than this land. And even the people that then came and created America, they came with the intention of freedom. This is what the guide showed me is this is where the revolution for freedom will begin, because it's just in your DNA, it's in your mud. It's here. And humanity is facing its polarity of what it is not to be free. And so the revolution begins here, the freedom begins here. It's always been the place where the freedom is. And so let's use this festival to set ourselves free from the stories that do not serve us, from the vibrations that do not serve us, from the consciousness that doesn't serve us, from all that does not serve us, that which belongs to Pisces and not Aquaria. And so make sure you act really free and like get naked and dance and all that witchy stuff, you know. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Thank you very, very much. I'm very honored to be here. So show your love for Camp Disclosure 21 and what we are here to do. Come on, a bit more love. And can we have a special shout out for Christy and everybody that has made this possible. Look at these light workers. Look at what they're doing at the time that nobody else is going to have the guts or the courage to do it. We will gather. So much love to you all.
All right. Thank you. So